Hey guys, welcome back to TDS Tuesday. Today we're going to be checking out the new event, the Violent Night event. Now, let's check out the map. If you beat the map, you get the Elf Camp Tower, which I do not currently have, but I've heard it's very good. So, yeah, we'll see how we do. I would recommend, so I've played this map a little bit before this video. I would recommend having a flexible, whether it be the executor or I would also recommend having some high DPS towers, such as the golden minigunner or the accelerator. And of course some support towers, which, DJ, booth, commander. I'm not sure if there's any other smart ideas, but that's currently the feel I've been getting. So, yeah, we'll see how we do. It seems as though these people are going for an interesting strategy. I'm not exactly sure if it'll work, but I guess that remains to be seen. I'm going to place an executioner because no one else is placing anything. Yeah. So we've definitely cleared a lot of plots already, which is good. That's core to the event. I'm pretty sure farms are disabled in this event. Maybe they aren't, but I'm pretty sure they are. So, that would not be an option. So, really our main source of money is the Christmas tree because, there is the enemies, of course, but I wouldn't say they're quite as good. So I would say what I would recommend is if you have if you don't have the accelerator or the minigun or something, or just in general in your server, if you have the worst towers out of the whole server, I would recommend buying plots. And if you have the best towers out of the whole server, I would recommend just, saving up for those. It appears as though someone's already placed a DJ booth, which is nice. I should probably place my commander somewhat soon, but first I think I'm going to place my golden minigunner. Actually, I could just buy another, Alright, so I just bought another plot. I'm not necessarily sure that was a great idea, but oh well. Now for the commander. Unfortunately, its range is not quite far enough to reach all of the towers, but for the most part, it's good enough. Now, of course, this event also has candy canes, which are like the razors in the previous event. Now, if all you care about is candy canes, because either you bought the Elf Camp Tower with Robux or you already completed it, don't play this map. This map is for getting the Elf Camp and getting the Elf Camp only, because it just does not get you that many candy canes. Compared to just a normal game of Molten or Fallen, or even normal, I guess, though I wouldn't recommend playing that game mode, this map is just so much worse at getting you candy canes, and obviously it's also much worse at getting you XP and coins. So just overall, if you already have the Elf Camp, there's literally no reason to play this unless you just want to do for fun, I guess. But yeah, so that is the deal with that. Now, there are there's no hidden enemies, so don't worry about hidden detection. But there are flying enemies. I don't know what wave they're at. I'm pretty sure they're whatever wave the first boss is at. I'm pretty sure they're at the wave after that. So whatever that would be, I suppose. But yeah. So I mean, as you can probably tell, I haven't actually beat this map yet. And you know, I'm definitely trying. I don't think I'll succeed this time just because I don't see why this time would be any better than previous ones. Doesn't really stand out. But, you know, it could definitely be. We could definitely do well. There's also huge changes to like how the inventory works and all that in this map. But I'm not necessarily going to be going through those in this video, maybe another video. Because overall it's just frankly not that interesting. And also, I mean, this is about the event, it's not about the update itself, because of course those inventory changes likely aren't going away anytime soon. I probably should have placed that tower over here because now there's not much defense going on there, but I guess good thing the minigunner has a pretty solid range. I'm not necessarily sure what my teammates are doing. One of them's buying a plot space, but I don't know about the rest. So, yeah. Alright. Also, apparently the accelerator got nerfed. I mean, it did. It seems to be fairly marginal, so I wouldn't worry all that much if you're an accelerator owner, but I've definitely been using the golden minigunner for this map especially. For other maps, I would still say the accelerator is probably your best bet, but just because this map, a very, very, very small map, the enemies move fairly fast. So I would just say if you have the accelerator, it, you know, takes forever to charge. So it's not necessarily a smart decision. But yeah. That's my take at least. I mean, yeah. Obviously, if you don't have any other towers, like, I mean, any other, like, good towers, like, well, it looks like we just lost, which isn't that shocking. This is often the wave I lose on. In this video, I want to do a couple of small things. Specifically, fun map change. But more importantly, this inventory. I know I said I wouldn't be covering it, but, you know, I won't be covering it. How about that? A lot of maps have changed, and it looks like this new map has been added, Meltdown. I'm going to take a look at it, and while I'm taking a look at it, I'm also going to be just playing TDS. Now, the golden cork boss, there it is. Alright, this is probably good enough. I mean, the warden, I probably should have got the warden, but oh well. So yeah, as I said, the accelerator has been nerfed slightly. It's not that big of a change. Changed on a lot of maps have been changed. Obviously, this brand new one, but there's a few maps that have been changed. Specifically, notably, the Crossroads map, one of my favorite maps, has been changed. I would argue for the better. Some would argue for the worse. in addition, some other maps have been changed, but overall, I don't think it's that big of a difference. Now I was talking about the elf camp. One more thing I'll say about the elf camp is, so I don't have it, but I I'm aware of it for a variety of reasons. In terms of like what it does, and so apparently it's a better version of the military base, which isn't that shocking. I mean, that's kind of makes sense. But what I was thinking, that would be amazing for hardcore. And I haven't actually done a hardcore video yet. So I'm thinking maybe when I get the elf camp, and it's when, not if, because yes, I am going to buy it for Robux if I'm not able to get it from grinding. So when I get the elf camp, I think I'm going to do some sort of hardcore video maybe. I'm not going to promise that because, first of all, I mean, historically on this channel and my main channel, I've been very, very, very bad about my promises. In terms of upload schedules in particular. But it is definitely something that would be worth looking into. And also, so this is just sort of a random thing, but does anyone know about this whole enemies beta thing? Because some maps have them and some don't. And I can't seem to figure out, like, why certain maps do and certain maps don't. Like, the best thing I can think of is the maps that have either been recently added or changed recently. But, like, then why is, like, Fungi Island or something like that. So, I don't know. If anyone knows, comment, because I would be very interested. I will say this map, so this map is enemies beta. I've been looking at this map a little bit. It's actually pretty decent because it has a good spot here for a bigger range tower, and like also here and also one here and even here. But it also has a really, really, really good spot right here for like a melee tower or like the warden or something. So, this map would be pretty solid. But yeah. So for the candy cane thing, it's just skins. There's no, like, crates or anything. Sometimes there's crates, but recently not really, and yeah, there's no crates this time, so that's a shame, but, I mean, for the most part, sort of what you would have expected. Unsurprisingly, they made their millionth scout skin. And of course, it's super easy to get, so everyone's flexing it, even though no one's impressed by it, because everyone has it. It goes up to 3,000, I'm pretty sure, similar to the previous event. And I'm also pretty sure that so the last skin is the Holiday Engineer. It's definitely an engineer skin. I'm pretty sure they're literally all just called Holiday Insert Tower here. Like, the first one's the Holiday Scout, and then you've got like the Holiday, I don't know, whatever, and then like Holiday Shotgunner, Holiday Sniper, Holiday Crook Boss or whatever. And it's like, I mean, it's a bit annoying.